Today is CSA. We got Jess here, and we all wore our pink spring hill shirts today as a coincidence, which is kind of cool. So, they are just packing our totes.
First CSA of the season.
Yes.
Perfect.
So, what do they got?
Whoa, what do they have? So, we have parsley and cilantro. A bunch of each. We have a Boston. We have arugula. A half a pound of mix. Beet tops. Kale. A few cucumbers.
Yes, they're finally starting.
Swiss chard. Beets. And
Green
onions. And eggs.
And some people have eggs.
Yeah. That's a lot of stuff for their first tote.
That is.
So until the heavy stuff...
like tomatoes and squash, and once the big cucumbers are starting too, so they'll add some weight. Now you have to remember what you're putting back in.
No. There we go. Oh no, I've got two heads. Uh-oh, we have two heads in this one, Jess.
Jess!
It wasn't Jess. It's Rebecca's head. Yeah, that's a pretty good toast.
And they're also getting rhubarb. And
yeah.
it's too big to go in the tote, so they'll just grab their bunches when they get here.
Which we still have to bunch.
Oh.
Oh, here I can help you.
So, for those of you that don't know what a CSA is, or if you want to hear what it is again, it is a community shared agriculture program. So fresh produce is what you buy into. So it's $5.80 for 14 weeks. So it works out to $41 and some cents per week for all the produce. So we try to get it. It's just starting out. There's not a lot of variety, but once later in the season they get above and beyond that with all the squash and tomatoes, cucumbers, potatoes, beets, leeks, onions.
And we've had, yeah, like everything. And we've had people in for 10 years straight now.
Yeah.
And they just absolutely love it.
Yeah, so we have 35 totes this year. Last year we had 62.
No.
Or
36, yeah.
36. The previous year we had 62. So, yeah, that's a great way for you to eat healthy and locally. If you can't make it to the markets, you just come pick up your tote that we have packed so thoughtfully.
So, people that have, that don't know how to grow, or they don't have the
space,
they don't have the know-how, anything. We just grow for them. Like, a lot of these people are busy working people that just don't have the time to care for their gardens. They'd like to, but, and their kids get involved too. So, yeah, I think it's a great program.
Yes.
It is.
So that feeds a family of 4?
Well, we say
generally
2 to 4.
2 to 4.
But a lot of our families, if there's a family, a husband and wife, or a family of 2, a lot of them will share with another couple of 2 because they find it way too much. So it depends on how much good stuff they eat. But it is a fantastic program, so I suggest getting into it if I were you.
And that way, like, we grow a lot of different stuff that people don't usually normally eat, so they can try it and learn to like a new food, like kohlrabi. Not a lot of people know what that is. So they get it in their totes and they try it.
Yeah.
And then they just eat a bunch of different variety of vegetables.
Yeah, or they Google a recipe on kohlrabi. Like, mostly, if they don't know what it is, they'll text me and say, "Hey, Patty, what is this?" I tell them, and they Google it and find recipes, and a lot of them share recipes too. So it's a good little program. Were you busy down there, Hail?
I was. I planted 5 trays of kohlrabi in, how long was I gone? Maybe half an hour?
Maybe. And how many was that? In 50s?
Yeah.
So that's 250 plants?
Yeah.
Bam, bam, bam.
Shazam.
Shazam. You're good. I'll bring them down and show them what you guys are going to do.
Yes.
Later.
Later.